to 110. And John Woodburn has it 117-111 to the winner by unanimous decision. Still champion Jean Pascal!
Well, John Pascal's got
damn right.
It's fairly wide on all the cards. 4
He's damn right.
7 points.
That's the right.
6 points.
Right decision.
Unanimous decision.
That's right.
Pascal celebrates. He has won his final eliminator, this WBC Diamond Belt. He will now be very much on Adonis Stevenson's radar. Stevenson ringside for this fight. What did you make of that, Jim?
Well, I'm surprised it's so wide. I said there were so many rounds, but not an awful lot happened, and you can see those rounds.
I don't know what Jim was watching. I don't know what Jim was watching, trying to give Pascal, trying to give Bute some rounds here. Bute looked terrible. Now he's still recovering from the Carthrots beating, and Pascal was looking like Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones is a big influence in Pascal's corner. You can see the way he was doing. He looked like Roy Jones, man. I don't know what year of Roy Jones. I wouldn't say early days. I'd say probably Roy Jones. Roy Jones when he fought John Ruiz, man. Pascal looked good out there, man. You know, he looked like he was playing with him, playing possum, and it was an entertaining fight, man. Pascal could have stopped him, but or actually maybe Pascal don't hit as hard as he can, but it was excellent exhibition by Pascal. And he goes on to bigger, better things. He goes on to fight Adonis Stevenson, which is they fight similar. Adonis Stevenson is real good, man. So he hits really hard in the division. That's gonna be a very interesting fight in Canada. And it's a good fight. We're going to hear what Max Kellerman was going to say in a bit. But, yeah, man. Pascal, I think when he fight Adonis Stevenson, he needs to change his style, though. That Roy Jones style ain't going to help him, boy. Stevenson hits really hard. But Bute, man, like, here we go.
Bute was considered the biggest star in Canada. You wanted to fight with him. You became light heavyweight champion. It didn't happen then. What does this win mean to you tonight?
It means a lot. I've been working really hard for this. It's been 5 years, 7 years I've been chasing Bute to show people that I'm the best in town, and today I just proved it.
You got Roy Jones to help train you, to work the corner as well. What difference, if any, did that make tonight?
First of all, I want to thank Roy, the best pound-for-pound prime time of all time. Thank you, Roy. He came to my corner last minute. That guy's a pound for pound, but he's an humble man. He's a down-to-earth guy. And I love you, Roy. Thank you very much. I would love to thank the fans of Quebec, of my fans. Thank you for the support. I want to thank Bute's fans because of you guys, we packed the place.
You seem to be the more confident fighter throughout the fight. That seemed to us to make a big difference throughout most of the rounds. Then in the 12th round, he was unloading on you in the corner. We couldn't tell, is he playing possum? If so, why is he taking so many shots? Tell me about that 12th round.
It was all about the rematch, to make the fight a little bit closer, because I knew I was winning the fight. So I let him throw to make him a little bit tired, and maybe to try to knock him out at the end.
Now, are you joking when you say that? Because you were taking, here it is, you were taking dozens of shots to the head.
Listen, this is boxing, this is war. I love that. I love the pain. I love to get punches. I love to throw back. This is the sport of boxing, baby.
Tell me, okay. What now, Jean, in light of this win? You seem to be at this moment the biggest draw in Canadian boxing. After a win like this, what do you want?
Right now, I'm gonna take a little vacay. I'm gonna have fun with my little daughter, Angel. I miss you, baby. I know she's watching. I just wanna tell her I love you, baby. And then, after the vacay, I don't care who's next.
Quickly, Adonis Stevenson. He's the light heavyweight champion of the world. Hasn't been as famous for as long as you guys have, but he's the guy on top right now. Your interest in a fight with the champ?
Adonis is a world champion. I'm really proud of him. He's black like me. He's from my community, Haitian community. So I want to say a big beat up, a big shout out to Superman Stevenson.
Thanks, champ. Congratulations.
He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight him.
What are you feeling right now after this fight?
Bute.
Je suis un peu déçu de ma performance de ce soir parce que je me suis bien préparé, très bien, j'avais confiance, j'ai cru que je peux plus, mais pendant le combat, les bras ça fonctionnait pas, j'étais hésitant un peu encore, et jusqu'à la fin, j'ai laissé mes bras.
He's disappointed in his performance tonight. He had prepared well, he had trained well. For some reason, things didn't go out, or things didn't go as he had planned. He's really disappointed.
Then in the 12th round, we've seen a lot of strange things happen late in fights here in Montreal, including your fight with Andrade. In the 12th round, you seemed to flip a switch, and you were all over him. What took so long, and take me through that.
Ça m'a pris du temps de laisser mes bras aller. Quand je le laissais, ça marchait, ça fonctionnait. C'est ça Lucian Bute, comme le deuxième round, mais j'ai commencé trop tard. Je suis déçu que j'ai commencé trop tard. Stéphane il m'a dit pendant le combat, laisse les bras, laisse-toi, boxe-toi. Déçu.
He's just disappointed. The real Lucian Bute we saw was the Lucian Bute we saw in the 12th round. For some reason, his arms couldn't move like he wanted to tonight. His trainer, Stefan, was telling him in his corner, let your punches go. Go at him. It didn't work out as predicted.
Do you think you did enough in that 12th round? And are you interested in a rematch?
Est-ce que tu as l'impression d'en avoir assez fait lors du deuxième round? Et est-ce que tu veux un combat revanche?
Bien sûr que je veux un combat revanche parce que je sais que je suis capable juste de laisser les bras aller, puis c'est sûr que dans la prochaine rematch, je veux le battre.
Yes, he wants a rematch. He knows, he's convinced that his punches can land way more than they did tonight. He does want that rematch.
It remains to be seen if the fight public feels that enough was done in that 12th round to warrant one, but that was some 12th round, Jim.
Well, no, we are.
Oh my days! Well, if you're talking about that's hilarious about a rematch. Like, come on, man. He did. Come on, man. Maybe in Canada, I don't think HBO was gonna buy it, and Max Callan sealed the deal right there, man. Come on now, Bute. The only reason you got off how you did is cause Pascal let you. Pascal just said, "Yeah, look, I'm gonna give you a rematch." I'm like, man, that's almost like throwing the fight. Man, he said it live in front of everyone. That's hilarious. The first time any fight. That's, you know, the guy being hit in the head. You can only say that in front of a Canadian crowd and get away with that. You could never say that in the UK or you could say that in America. And you said it in front of HBO. HBO ain't gonna buy that fight again. It was a one-way beating. I want to hear what Glenn and Tony Bellew have to say.
He never really got committed. He never really put up a big attack. Where Pascal, until the last round, where Pascal was quite the opposite. He waited, and you thought there was much more in him, that he could have done a lot more. But then he'd have 20 seconds where he would put the pressure on, where he looked good, where he looked as if he may get beat in a little bit of trouble. But then he'd go back to boxing and just sort of missing punches. It was a little bit of a bizarre performance, and at the end, I was quite surprised that he had enough confidence in the decision to allow himself to stand taking shots for the best part of 45 seconds.
Pascal won it with the bursts that he put in every round. Just going through it and looking at this now, I mean, even though we're looking at the Pascal burst, there just wasn't enough of them to merit that.
But even that burst there, Bute had his hands up, he was taking them on the gloves. He did. Obviously, Pascal got through in some good little.
That was the knockdown, but
they were all too small. It wasn't an impressive win. I mean, he got what he wanted. Obviously, he was fairly confident that he was going to get that win, but I wasn't impressed going into if he's going to get a fight with Stevenson. I wouldn't be picking Pascal.
He don't want to fight Stevenson.
He seemed to slightly dodge the question about whether he'd like to fight Stevenson.
Yeah, Ed, tell it. Ed, go on, Ed, check him.
Yeah, he did, and you can't really blame him, to be honest. I mean, if the form Stevenson's in, I'd tip him to destroy any light heavyweight in the world. I mean, the only serious threat to his throne is Kovalev, in my opinion. It really is. So I just don't think Jean Pascal can dethrone Adonis Stevenson. I think he knows it too. You know, if any other fighter was mentioned in the world, he'd have jumped at it and took his moment of glory, but he didn't. He completely dodged the question. He made out him and Adonis Stevenson are friends, and
he was quite. I mean, he was quite frustrating. I think if I'd been in his corner, I'd be shouting at him a lot more. You know, because he looked capable. He looked capable of getting Bute out of there, but then he never pushed it enough. And I think, you know...
But then there was that strange 12th round when we wondered whether Pascal was playing possum earlier, but he basically took a lot of punishment.
Well, even answering the question from Max Kellerman, you know, he said as if he enjoys, you know, his boxing, I enjoy getting hit, you know, that's what it's all about. I never enjoyed getting hit.
Nobody enjoys getting hit, and, you know, it's alarming to hear him say, it's alarming to hear him say, you know, I want the 12th round to be close because I want a rematch. Now that's an alarming thing to say after you've just beaten a guy, and it was just a strange performance from Jean Pascal tonight, because that's not the Jean Pascal that I've seen and looked at over the years. You know, I expected kind of from Lucian Bute that kind of style fight, because I thought that's how he could win. You know, maybe a bit busier down the stretch, but Pascal, I just don't understand Jean Pascal's tactics in that fight.
He's obviously been copying Roy Jones.
There you go. Thank you, Glenn.
Hasn't got the skills.
Thank you, Glenn. He's copying Roy Jones. That's what he's doing.
You know, we were sitting saying, what's he doing?
I swear, I was waiting for them to say that.
Picking up. He was in danger of losing rounds, and I just couldn't believe that he had the confidence that round was in the bag with a 10-second flurry.
Well, is it fair to say, Tony, it was a strange performance from both of them, because Bute put all that into the 12th round, but he was pretty reticent of being aggressive earlier.
Yeah, you think to yourself, if he'd done that in the 12th round, why couldn't he have done huge bursts like this?
Because Pascal stand there, he went flat-footed.
For me,
oh man.
This is the thing.
Them lot don't want to say the truth.
I'll run out of gas.
This is the confidence issue again with him. The confidence issue
and the inactivity as well.
It does, but like I say, for me, the biggest shock of the night, without a shadow of a doubt, is Jean Pascal's tactics. Because after studying Lucian Bute and looking at his weaknesses, I think every fighter who fights him, the strong point should be, let's jump on him early and let's take the confidence away.
Especially when you're having the success. You know, we saw with Carl Frost, as soon as he started putting volumes of punches together, he was on top. Bute was going back in the
He didn't want to knock him out.
He was getting
he wanted a rematch.
But then all of a sudden, Pascal would stop.
Because he wants the rematch.
Yeah. So tonight's international boxing gets the ball rolling for what looks a great year for Sky Sports.
They're having a laugh. Them two, they don't want to say the truth, man. I don't know what it is with UK fighters, man. UK commentators, man. He wants the rematch. He said that, so he wasn't trying to knock him out. He stood in the corner, flat-footed. Then obviously Bute with his slow self could catch him. That's why Bute was getting landing all the punches in the 12th round. It's plain to see for anyone watching that. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, hey, boy, it is what it is. And so you have a winner, Pascal, and you know he's probably gonna rematch. And I don't think no one's gonna buy it. I'll watch it again. Maybe you'll stop him next time, innit? But Bute's finished, and Pascal is he's just putting exhibitions, man. Roy Jones has influenced him well. That's the best I see Pascal fight, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Well, more entertaining, you know what I mean? But he could have stopped Bute if he wanted to. But like he said, he wanted a rematch, saying he makes some more money up in Canada, and more play to him. Alright guys, leave your comments in the comment section. I'm out.